I think about, we have this big, beautiful new industry, and it is a new industry called ADAS calibration, right? It's a component of collision, but it's a whole different beast. Very high tech, There's no Bondo adjuster, welding fumes flying around in those rooms. But you say retain ADAS and mechanical. So my thinking is it would be a wonderful natural transition for a shop owner to sell their body shop and start a calibration center, but you may have an established ADAS calibration operation already. Is that an option where they can sell their body shop but keep that in mechanical and reduce their stress and focus on that and not have to fight insurance companies, right?
It happens a lot. Most consolidators are not interested in acquiring mechanical or ADAS.
Why is that?
They focus on fixing cars. That's their niche. They don't want to do, paint protectant film. They don't want to do mechanical work. They don't want to do detail. A lot of the different things as shop owners that we did for additional revenue. And one of the cool things about Chad's store in Hattiesburg, they had what I'll call a truck shop that sold big wheels and tires and lift kits and
done a lot of accessories, mechanical service.
Yeah, and he had a big service department, and it was a huge added revenue for him. Well, that's just not something a consolidator wants. That's just not something he desires. So there's a lot of shop owners that will retain their ADAS or their mechanical shops, or maybe we've actually had quite a few people actually that have had that call like truck accessories that have retained it. And it's just enough to keep them busy, but not too much to be overwhelming. And like you said, with ADAS, becoming such a front burner thing, and let's keep it real. Cars are getting smarter every single year. They're going to have more and more things that have to be calibrated. I bought a car recently, and I had like the predecessor that was 2 years old. And the car is like not even the same car, So I think that the ADAS thing is going to be monumental moving forward for sure.
That's just another opportunity. Even if you don't have an ADAS or a calibration center at this point, there might be an opportunity in your market that it makes sense. So that's your pivot.
Yeah.
When you sell to start one.
Yep.
Restoration is another one. So, you take the owner that's not something that the MSOs really want to pick up, is any restoration. So that's something that they're willing to carve out, and you keep that and do that if you want, as long as you're not competing. That's with anything in the insurance industry, that's something that you can normally carve out, no problem. So the person that's running a shop that really loved fixing cars all those years can now step back and do something that they enjoy and, still be rewarded with fixing cars again.